Naririnig niyo po ba ako? Mega love shoutout po. Yan. So, wala pa. Excited lang siguro ako. Ayan. Good evening, good afternoon, and good morning po sa lahat ng mga naririyan. Isang mapagpalang hapon, hapon, umaga at gabi po sa inyo kung nasan man kayong panig ng mundo. Ayan, ang tagal ko pong di nakapag-LS. So, thank you so much po sa lahat ng mga bumisita. Smotnik ko sa Waiting Luxor, Tamsak Dan Ho, sabi ni Luxor TV, si Cass from Germany. Ayan, thank you so much guys. I-share lang po natin yung ating live. Hindi ko po siya na-share. So, sorry guys, wait lang habang wala pa naman akong viewer. Mega love shout out, Kaz. Thank you so much for coming. Ayan. So, thank you so much guys sa inyo. Paano na lang. Pa-tamsak ako. Don't forget to tamsak kay host guys ha. Ayan. Ang pag-uusapan natin ngayon, since it's Pride Month, guys, it's a celebration of pride, identity, diversity, ng freedom. Pag-uusapan natin today ang Pride Month. So, 'di ba, sa lahat ng mga um, members and sisters natin ng sa buong LGBTQIA, binabati ko po kayo ng isang Pride Month po, a celebration of freedom, independence, expression, at ang ating celebration sa buong community ng LGBT. So, I hope you guys can hear me better. Naririnig niyo ako ba? Mate, hello, mega love shoutout, mate. Delmart Vlog, thank you so much for coming. Ayan, naririnig niyo ba ako ng maayos? Or naririnig niyo yung fan sa aking, sa aking background? Kasi naka-fan ako. So, di ko alam kung naririnig niyo ng maayos. Pero sana naririnig niyo ng maayos. Ayan. Thank you so much. Mega love shoutout sa 3 million people in the house natin. Maglalagay ako ng jacket, guys, kasi wala pa kayong mga jacket. Wait lang. Ayan. Lalagyan ko ng jacket ang aking pinsan na si Germany Luxor TV vlog. Baka hindi ka pa dyan dikit, mate. Kasi si Luxor, ano ba yan? Bigyan ko siya ng jacket. Ayan. Cass Germany Luxor, meron ka ng jacket. Kamusta naman yung classmate ko na endorser na? Taray. Endorser ng alin? Mega love shout out. Mega love shout out po sa lahat. Baka gusto mong umakyat. Umakyat ka na. Maglaba-haba ako ng hagdan. Mega love shout out po sa inyong lahat dyan. Ayan. So, tawag dito. Pakishare ng ating live. Napakatagal ko nang di nag-livestream. Ngayon lang ulit ako nakapag-livestream. So, pa-share na lang po ng ating livestream, guys. Thank you so much, guys, sa sa pagpunta. Ayan. Baka may product pa dyan. Anong product? Tuba. Ay, nakakaloka. Ayan, mega love shoutout po sa lahat. Naririnig nyo ba na ako ng tama? I mean, naririnig nyo ba ako ng okay lang ba yung boses ko? Or naririnig nyo yung fan sa sa background? Ayan. Ayan. Interesting po ang topic natin for today. Sana maraming pumunta. Wala akong inimbitahan. Alam mo naman, tawag dito, matagal na tayong hindi nakakapag-livestream. Share na lang yung natin, livestream natin. So, thank you very much po. Na-strike naman ako kanina. Ha? Bakit ka na-strike? Anong ginawa mo? Anong violation yan? Alak ka, kawawa. Alam mo ba, mate, hindi pa ako nakakapag nung sa Google AdSense kasi hindi pa dumadating yung AdSense ko. Three times na ako nag-request. So, magma-manual na ako nun after nun, di ba? Magpapaturo ako sa'yo kung paano mag-manual nun. Kasi hindi ako marunong mag-manual. Ayan. So, mega love shoutout sa lahat. 2 million people in the house. Ayan. Pa-share naman po ng ating live stream, guys. Ayan. Pa-share po ng ating live stream. Aba, naka-laptop. Taray. Na-share ko na rin. Thank you so much, mate. Eh, kamusta naman ang bagong Kamusta naman ang ang bagong love life? Taray. Ay, taray. Dalawa ang laptop. Sana all, dalawa ang laptop. Ayan. Mega love shoutout po sa inyong lahat dyan. Sa lahat ng mga papunta pa lang. On the way pa lang. Ay, taray. Sana dalawa ang laptop. O, 'di ba? Yung laptop ko nga, kakahugot ko lang sa baul. Isang buwan ko atang di nagamit. Ayan. Mega love shoutout to 3 million people in the house. Ayan. So, thank you so much. Happy Pride po sa inyong lahat. Ayan, pag-uusapan natin ngayon. Sa mga gustong umakyat dyan, pwede po kayong umakyat. Makipagchikahan kayo dito sa akin. Mate, akyat ka. Makipagchikahan ka dito sa akin. Para naman ako yung may dito, kausap. Ayan. Magla-live ako hanggang kailan kaya. Kasi red na lahat ng analytics ko, guys. Oh my God, nakakaloka. So, kung hindi pa ako magla-live, ewan na lang kung anong mangyayari. So, mega love shout out sa inyong lahat. Ayan. Thank you so much. Wait lang. Nanonood ba? Ay, bakit ka na-strike? Anong nangyari sa'yo? Anong in-upload mo na naman? Bakit ka na-strike? Ayan. Mega love shoutout po sa lahat ng mga naririto. Thank you so much. Mate, i-share mo naman sa mga friends mo yan. Alam mo bang halos wala na akong community? Kasi hindi ako nagla-livestream, hindi ako pumapasyal sa mga LS, grabe. Ang tagal ko nang hindi nakakapag-livestream, guys. Parang last month pa ata ako nag-livestream, May pa ata 'yun. June na ngayon. Hindi naman pati ako lagi nagla-livestream na kasi nga busy na masyado ang lola mo. 4 million people in the house. Mega love shoutout po sa 4 million people in the house. Parang ako yung ano, sobrang nalilinawan dito sa ano ko kasi may gamit akong ang tawag dito, ring light. So, okay naman ba yung video quality? Di ko nga alam, wala namang kakabalaghan yung video. Bakit ka na-strike? Alam mo ba, mate, ang daming na-demoni. Kawawa naman yung mga na-demoni, 'di ba? Kaya nga 'di ba, nag-stop na tayo ng mga ginagawa-gawa natin na ano, nakakaloka. Nakakasad kapag na ano, madidemoni ka. Grabe yung mga pinaghirapan mo mawawala. Oo. Parang ikaw lang yung nandito na active, kakaloka. May apat namang nanonood. Mega love shoutout to 4 million people in the house. Mary T. Orbita, thank you, mega love shoutout sis. Mary T. Orbita, thank you so much for coming. 5 million people in the house. Mega love shout out to all of you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today. Ayan. Keep sharing our live streaming, guys. Share it with your friends. Ayan. So, pag-uusapan po natin ngayon, we have 6 million people already. Thank you so much. And my special someone is actually watching me. Mega love shout out to my love watching from Denmark. Thank you. Ano yun? Dinamaya na kita. Grabe ka naman, mate. Mega love shoutout to 6 million people. Marity Orbeta, thank you so much, Sisi, for coming. Kagwapa, Sisi. Uy, thank you so much, God. Thank you so much, Gid. Kaayo, Gid. Kala mo naman marunong magbisaya, ano? Thank you so much. Mega love shoutout sa inyong lahat dyan. Ayan, thank you, thank you. Ayan. So, guys, sa mga gustong umakyat dyan, pwede po kayong umakyat, makipagchikahan kayo dito, guys, para ano, tawag dito, hindi naman ako ano, hindi ako parang baliw dito magsalita mag-isa. Thank you so much guys to all of you. Ayan, pag-uusapan nga natin guys ngayon yung ano, Pride Month. So since Pride Month ngayon, marami tayong pwedeng pag-usapan about the community, about the sexuality, about the identity and the expression of LGBT members. Ayan. So para naling ma-enlighten yung mga tao at ating mga kapwa-tao natin pagdating sa usapin ng LGBT. So this is a very important topic for me to share to you guys dahil alam naman natin na sa buhay natin hindi tawag dito, hindi kompleto kung wala tayong kaibigan na part ng LGBT. So kudos to all LGBT members, to all LGBT sisters out there who still continue the battle, yung laban ng buhay. Alam natin na it's not easy to go beyond this journey, but along the road, along with our sisters, with our brothers in the community, we're getting recognized, compare from the past decades. So I think that the community are growing, and it's not just growing, but of course it's being accepted. You know, it started to being accepted by the community that we are living in today as generation. So, thank you very much. Akala niya hindi pa nag-start yung live ko nung pinsan ko. Ayan, sorry guys to interrupt. Sorry. All right, guys. Thank you so much. Sorry for that. Sorry for the interruption. So, wow naman, Delmart Vlog. Thank you so much po. Ayan. So, thank you so much lahat, guys. So, 4 million people in the house who are watching me now. So, get back to the topic. So, well, I wanted to actually just share a little bit of a knowledge I have with you guys as your host. As being part of the LGBT community, we all know that it's not easy. I want to share my personal sentiments, personal sentiment about me, how I started, um, my transition, being a transgender woman. So I know it's kind of difficult for some transgender like me to start the transition, especially in the community that we're living in today, right? So not everyone are being accepted, every not everyone are open minded about it. So I'm talking English, sorry guys, but because someone is watching us right now and I want him to understand why what is the purpose why I am doing the live stream right now. So that's my important that's my important someone. So my love is actually watching me. So mega love shout out to you. Thank you so much for watching. Ayan. So I know some of you guys are have their friends, sisters or brothers, who are part of the community, and you might recognize or you might notice some of the struggles that we are encountering, so it's depend in the environment that we're living in. So many people these days are still not you know open about it, but what we can do about it, right? So but as part of the community, I want to share my sentiments in sharing based on my personal experience as a young transgender woman who dreamed to be accepted in our community, who dreamed to be embraced by the people around us. I know it's not easy, but I wanted to just tell you that you might see us happy, you might see us um, normal when it comes to dealing with the community, but despite of the happy faces we have, um, in the back of that is a sad story, um, how we started and how we actually open and how we began or to like share ourselves. And I just want to just be thankful because um, despite of those challenges that I encountered in the past, I still have family, still have friends who accepted me, who loved me for who I am, and I am not I am today if not because of those challenges, good or bad. It helped me to be the woman I am today. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Delmart Vlog, mate, for recognizing that. And I know personally you experienced this. It might be different, but still, you know, it's still part of us. We felt sometimes being left behind. So I know it's not easy. Hi, mega love shout out to Meredith Rojas. Beth, thank you so much for coming. I miss you. Thank you very much. Thank you, my love. I'm always here. Love you. Thank you so much. I love you. Love is love, and that is right. So, 6 million people in the house. So, what I'm saying is that, yes, that's right. We have to fight for our rights, fight for our space in the community. when I said fight, it's not about physically fighting, but of course, when you said fighting, you have to fight for your rights. You have to fight for what you think is right. You know, regardless of it could be in social media, it could be in different platform. So when someone heard your voice, when someone heard your experience, then they will realize, they will know, in fact, that oh, this is the thing that she or he experienced, and then they will realize that oh, it's not easy. I know that it's not easy. So I know people in my same, in my same shoes, experience this and many times, not just once, twice, thrice, but multiple times. We experience being discriminated in different types of discrimination. It could be physical discrimination, it could be verbal. So I'm doing this live streaming is because I wanted to enlighten you guys and to open up your mind, that in the community, in the LGBT community, even we're like recognized, sometimes it's still hard. It's still hard because you need to always make sure that you showed something better, because you don't want to commit mistakes. You don't want to commit mistakes because you don't want to be judged. So you always want to make sure that when you do something, either you wanted to be excellent on that category or part of dream you want to reach, or else people will tell you something really really hurtful or something really really bad that you might think that what I have done or what should I've done wrong. Why people always think bad, why always people think about when you're a part of the LGBT community, it's hard to please people because I guess it's part of the culture in the Philippine culture that when you're like gay, when you're bisexual, when you're lesbian, when you're transgender, um it's like hard for them to accept it. I just don't know why. I just don't know why. Maybe it's because they don't feel you, or maybe they don't really want to be exposed in this kind of environment. But one thing is for sure, we're all human, and if we want to be treated right, then treat each other's right. So that's what I can think about. Oh, thank you so much, Beth. Thank you so much sa pag-appreciate ng background natin. Yes, thank you. Ayan, ganda naman ng fresh na fresh. Taray naman. 'Di ba? May pa-fresh. Thank you so much to 5 million people. Keep sharing our live stream. Ayan, thank you. Ayan. Thank you very much. Ayan. Thank you so much. Guys, I wanted to really talk about a lot of things when it comes to the community. Kasi hindi lahat ng mga part ng LGBT community is also aware of the strict discrimination. Sometimes people or part of the LGBT community, when they feel like they're being treated differently, it's like a joke to them. But sometimes, when you started the way people think about you, when you normalize how people think, or treated you, for them they feel like it's just okay with you, or it's just okay with them. When sometimes it hurt, it when you receive negative comments, hurtful words from them, they might think that, oh, it's okay to them, because they always used to be hearing those kind of things and feel those kind of words. But sometimes I just one thing, or just one advice I can tell is, like, just be sensitive. Yes, kasi hindi natin alam yung pinagdadaanan ng ating kapwa, especially yung part ng LGBT. Kasi nga, 'di ba, lalo na dito sa Pilipinas, in the Philippines, we part of LGBT, being part of LGBTQ community is really hard because we don't have any law that can really protect us. There are some law, but it's not really like the law that really assign or mold um to really protect the members of the community. That's why it's still a battle for the community to pass the SOGI, which is the Sexual Orientation and Gender Identity and Expression Law, in the Senate. Because I know it's pretty hard, but we're still fighting. It's we're at the while we're still alive, we're still like aiming to fight for it, that in the future, the government see this law as important as any other ordinary law. So that's why people should always think that respect should be served in any forms. you know we might be different in sexual capacity, we might be different and the way we look, but we're all human, and we all deserve to be respected. And we all deserve to be respected in all capacity. You know, it's just like we wanted to share things in the world because we wanted to be recognized in the simplest way living we wanted to live, right? So it's really important. It's still the big culture battle in the world. Yeah, yeah, that's right. It's a battle, not just in the Philippines, but all around the world. The acceptance of the LGBTQ community is not that, it's not really high. We're recognized, yes. It's like in the community. I remember when I actually talked to my friend way back before. It's a foreign friend of mine. When he asked me like, how's the people in the Philippines accepted transgender woman? I told him like, not not like in the other part of the world or any other part of the country, like others, like for example in the US, like in the US, LGBT community, there have there have battles as well, but the government in the US recognize them because they have the law that can protect people or part of the LGBT community. But they're like in the US, it's like vice versa in the Philippines. They're like politically accepted or recognized, but not culturally, not really culturally accepted in the US. But here in the Philippines, we're like culturally accepted, but not politically recognized. When I said that, like, why I'm saying that? Because in the Philippines, we don't have same-sex marriage. The government that doesn't actually recognize the community in terms of the many different ways. So that's the reason why in every country it's different. But despite of those differences, we had, we're still one community. We want goal, the same goal. We want to aim for the same goal, which is to be accepted in any forms, be it at workplace, be it in the, you know, in the simple gatherings or in the simple events. We wanted to be recognized as who we are, as what we think we are, and that's really important. And I hope that one day, uh, we're gonna wake up in the community wherein discrimination is no longer part of the vocabulary. Well, it's a little bit emotional topic to continue, but I don't want to be sad for today. You know, I just wanted to be strong for the community. And because I wanted to be myself and to really showcase who really am as a person, then the struggle is part of it. Well, thank you so much for 4 million people in the house who are still there. Please keep sharing our live stream. I hope you guys are there. Well, thank you so much, my love, for saying that. I know it's really yeah, especially sexual orientation, because we might have different sexual orientation and gender identity, but still, I just this is one thing I would like to share to the community in as a whole, being part of the LGBT community or not, being an ally or not, you know, there are different forms of sexual orientation and identity and expression. That's why it's like a very, very um, wide, wide topic to discuss. You cannot just discuss it in just one seat. But thank you so much. Thank you so much for everything, for everything that the community is sharing to the world, because we're continuously fighting for the right of every members of the LGBT community, because we wanted to be just normal. We just wanted to be normally accepted by the society. And one day we will, and that's really, really, really important. So yes, thank you so much, and so if you have someone um part of the LGBT community, part of any diversity, be it a friend, lover, just hug them right now and say that I am being proud of you, proud that you're part of our lives, part of our journey. Because the battle is not easy. Believe it. Believe me, it's not easy. But, you know, as we all live, tomorrow, the other day comes, we're still gonna be positive that we're gonna continuously fight for the rights. And this is all we want in the community. Thank you very much. Ayan. So, ayan, 34 minutes na tayo. Ang bilis na pala, ang bilis-bilis naman ng ang bilis-bilis ng oras. Tapos daldal ako ng daldal dito. Wala naman akong kausap. Oh my God. So, thank you so much, guys. Sana may natutunan kayo doon sa pag-share ko ng konting knowledge about it. I know there are lots of things I should say. Ay, talaga? So, go, go, go. Akyat kayo. Mag-ano ako, tawag dito. Magbaba ako ng bahay, mate. Yan. Good thing yan, as a teacher teacher din si babe mo. So, I can we can share thoughts, knowledge, and opinions about it. So I will just share it with you. I will give me a sec. Copy the link. Copy. Alright, copy. Okay, got it. Ayan, pwede kayong umakyat para makipagchikahan kayo sa akin. Ayan, bababa ko ng ano. Ayan, bababa ko ng link o ng bahay. Sige, pwede na kayong umakyat, magjowa. Umakyat talaga magjowa. Ayan, wait lang ah. Ayan, mate, nagbaba na ako ng bahay or ng hagdan. You can guys come up here and join me. Join me. Join me. Come up here guys and join me. Come up here and join me. Talaga ba? Ayan. Para naman ako may kachikahan dito. Hindi lang ako nag-iisa. Ganon. Ayan. Kasi parang ano na rin, share. Ayan guys, meron na tayong tawag dito. Meron na tayong bisita. Hello, naririnig niyo ba
Nakita ko
ako?
din mo ka. Ayun. So,
Okay na.
magdadamit ako.
O sige, magdamit ka. Hello po, mega love
Hi!
shout out. I would like you to introduce yourself for our viewers as well to let to recognize you and to know you more. So just say something or a little bit about yourself.
Ano nangyayari sa inyo?
Naririnig niyo po ako?
Narinig. Wait lang. Kasi medyo
Ah,
naglalag.
naglalag. Okay, sorry.
Okay,
Okay.
sige. Pero mm ayan.
Makikinig na sa phone ko.
Kasi naka-open pala yung YouTube, kaya medyo nagde-delay yung ano.
Ay,
Ayan.
oo. Kaya nga ako nakamute lahat yung mga
Marunong
phones ko. Nakamute siya kasi kapag pag naka-volume, maano siya.
Ayan, medyo ano na siya. Yung
Aha.
nag-synchronize na dun sa video. Ayun. So, hi, good evening ba? Good evening, everyone. I am Yuan Z. Delmar.
U1Z.
Yeah.
U1Z. Bakit parang
Raymars.
pang ano yan? Korean, Japanese,
It's,
something.
it's a Chinese.
Chinese. Chinese. Wala
Ah,
akong tinamaan. Chinese ka? Chinese
ano,
ka?
actually, medyo merong, sa bloodline, pero hindi naman totally half or
Okay.
So, yun, I am Raymond's, partner. So, yun, sabi niya kanina, mag-join daw ako regarding with the topic. Actually, the topic is about equality and diversity, right?
Yes, equality and diversity.
uh, the thing that I want to share about equality and diversity, siguro every people must enjoy their freedom to access their to have their equal access. And in regards with the diversity, siguro you must also enjoy kung ano yung nag-exist or kung ano yung nag-exist sa paligid natin. We must love all the things that we have. And lagi ko sinasabi sa kanya, may mantra is love is everywhere. It depends on us on how we
It's
accept
in different
love.
forms.
Yes.
Yeah, love is in
Kasi
different forms.
yes, kasi lahat ng lahat ng nasa paligid natin or lahat ng tao sa paligid, lahat ng bagay is may pagmamahal. That's why I always say na love is everywhere kahit sa simpleng lang, sa simpleng text gano'n,
Exactly.
sa simpleng
Exactly.
message.
Yeah.
Ayun.
And I think love shouldn't have any
Yeah.
boundaries. It could be
Yeah.
in different forms, right?
Yes.
It's just that people were always like,
No.
raw. I mean, think that when it comes to love, there should be a formula, but in real life, there's none. There's
Yes.
none, right? So yeah, thank you so much for saying for sharing that that kind of opinions and your personal thought about the topic, the diversity and the actually it's including as a whole as we
Yes.
celebrate as we are celebrating the Pride Month
Pride
for the
Month.
year 2021. I just have one question for you guys. I mean, it could be you who can answer this, or Delmar, or my classmate.
Actually,
uh,
nanonood siya sa kabilang, sa kabilang side. Pinapanood niya tayo sa YouTube sa live.
oo nga eh. Oo nga. Okay, okay. My question is, um, as you, sorry, nag-aaway yung maingay.
Ay, sorry. Maingay ba sa akin?
Nag-ano siya,
Sa side ko
nag-echo.
ba?
Nag-echo yung
Okay
ano, yung
na.
boses siguro. Okay na, okay na, okay na. Sige, okay na. Ayan. So, my question is, it could be, you can answer it as a partner. So, I know you guys are just new in newbie. So, well, I'm happy. Congratulations to the both of you. But my question is regards about how you guys manage to know each other in such a little in a little time. Like I know in fact that you guys are in a relationship for about a month, if I'm not mistaken.
Week, week, week,
Weeks. Actually,
weeks,
weeks pa
Weeks
weeks,
lang.
or
weeks,
weeks pa lang,
weeks.
okay. So a week. So wow. Well, how you guys handle it? Like, is there like, how you guys handle it? Like I know like you're living together right now. Okay.
Oh,
Yes.
So how you guys handle it? Like being in a couple of weeks in a relationship, like um so how you guys know each other for that period of time?
Actually, paano ba? Actually, ako, for on my, sa side ko, I always put trust na he is always there for me. And I always, trust him na mas makikilala namin ng ang each other sa in a nice way, in a good way. And we do not entertain negativity eh. Hindi namin entertain yung mga negative things in our life. And though meron namang mga chances or may mga circumstances na siguro
kagabi may saltik ako.
may
Nakilala
salting
niya
siya.
ako kagabi.
Hindi ko sinasabayan. Actually, hindi ko sinasabayan. Hinahayaan ko lang siya. Basta I give time para hindi kami yung mag ano yun?
Magsalpo.
Magsabong or basta we give time na kung gusto mo kung if you have problem for this moment you are free to free the moment to be sad, but after that doon pala ako mag-aas, then doon pala ako magko-comfort sa kanya katulad kagabi. Actually, inano siya kagabi, hindi siya namamansin. So ako naman, sige, inayaan ko lang. Then, and then in the morning yun, saka ngayon, inano ko naman siya. Tapos yun, pinaliwanag niya. So ako naman, I always accept kung ano yung reason or kung ano yung, sabi nga kanina, di ba, kung paano natin ma-accept or in-acceptance, nasa likod kami. Maliligo pa lang.
Exactly. That is a beautiful way of dealing with your with your relationship, because I think that every couple has their own way of dealing problems and challenges in the relationship, and that what makes your relationship unique, so well, yeah, that's right. When you say that when someone is mad or angry in in couple of hours, I guess it's how you deal with it. It's like in a relationship, you have to give and take. Because if you're
Yes.
if the relationship is like just give and give and give without taking it, I mean the other person might feel like, okay, I'm being like, you know, like holding the neck, it's just
Yeah.
always have to be balanced. So
Yes.
that in that way you guys can figure out, you guys can, can say that, oh, at the end of the day, this is the thing, this is the right thing to do. And I know it might, sometimes you might get in trouble, but it's part of the relationship. It's That's how you grow, that's how you learn from each other, especially in your honeymoon stage, because you guys are still in the honeymoon stage, right?
Honeymoon
You
stage ka dyan. Honeymoon stage ka nalalaman dyan.
Honeymoon stage, when I say honeymoon stage in a relationship, is like when you guys is in the beginning, you're still in the beginning of the relationship, wherein you guys don't know each other much about the other person yet. So the
Parang ano,
honeymoon
Alam,
stage that I'm talking about is like, okay, so you're still like getting to know each other, getting where you guys, this is the thing that he wants, this is the thing that he wants to see when I wake up in the morning, this is the things that he wants to, like, start to do. Okay, you like might think people is crazy because in a relationship you tend to be like sometimes overthinking, like you overthink of what is my partner thinking towards me, especially in that scenario that in the honeymoon stage that you have right now, because there are lots of things, or there are lots of questions. You're still in the questioning stage, really, because you wanted to be comfortable. You wanted to be comfortable in different aspects, because you don't wanna like offend. You don't wanna like hurt your partner, and especially like you guys are living together. It might be easy in a way, kasi compared to other people that is not living in one household, you know it's important. I guess you guys have to take advantage of that, because that's in that way you guys will really get to know each other more, compared to a couple who is not living in one household, or a couple that in a long distance relationship like mine. So I guess I think that's one thing you have to like be thankful. Just being together is really like amazing.
bakit? Malapit ka naman na rin ah.
No, what I'm saying is that in my part, because I'm in a long distance relationship, it's kind of we don't get each other by our side. You know, it's different. It's sometimes it's difficult when you're not in each other's side. There are lots of things that you can do when you're physically together rather than being away from each other. So natatawa
actually
ka pa.
ano, actually, in every decision naman that we make is ano, in every decision that we made is we always support each other. Actually, yun
Yeah.
nga kasi regarding with our ano nagsasama kami, we are living together ngayon is the decision na pinag-agreehan naman namin both. That's why siguro sabi ko if there if there is a time na ano na aalis siya, so sinusupport naman niya. And also, lagi naman niya ako sinusupport, hindi lamang in the daily routine na meron ako. Kahit sa work, sinusupport niya ako. In the small things, sinusupport niya ako. And he do the same din naman. He do the same thing din. Na
Oh,
sinusupport niya lagi.
that's touching. That's really important. Yeah, that's important that your partner is supporting you all the way. In whatever decision making you have to decide. You have to. I think that's really important when you and your partner decide for what is the thing that you want to do in the future. You might have plans in the future that other person is not agreeing about it, but it's important to discuss, like, sit down and discuss it with your partner, because it's really important that you're sharing things with your partner, because you're not living as
Yes.
as an individual, you don't want to be like selfish. You wanted to share it with your partner because that's really important, and that's the purpose of having in a relationship, right? So being
Yes.
together as a whole. Well,
We actually do
thank
not ano, we actually do not value the arguments kasi hindi na kami nag-arguments regarding with the ano. Nagtatanong na lang kami, okay, okay, sige, go, ganun lang. Actually, in terms of arguments, hindi kami ganun nagtatalo, but we support what is the decision of each other. Kung ano yung decision.
good.
Ganon.
That's good to know because you're still in the stage wherein you're still like getting to know each other in a way because we have our own different opinions, and that's a
Yes.
fact. Sometimes we might not agree to the other, to other partner, but um as long as you meet in the middle,
Yes.
I think that's the very important thing to do, because it's not always you, or it's not always him who will like decide or really take like actions towards certain you know things in life. But as a couple, you decide for it, you make decisions, and then you take actions. And
Yes.
I think that's really important that your chemistry belongs, and you guys can see it, and you guys, acknowledge each other, because as a couple, it's important also to acknowledge the other half. Not
Yes.
only always your decision that always run into the path, but
Yeah,
you always
ano,
recognize your partner when he suggested things. Then then be open, and then meet in the middle.
yes. Doon natin ma-relate yung equality which is sa love kailangan equal. Equal lagi. So,
Exactly. That is
yes, di
right.
ba? Di ba? Equal lagi siya dapat. So, kung ano yung ano ko, kung ano yung ano yun. So, kung ano yung natatamasa ko or kung ano yung nakukuha ko, dapat yun din yung nakukuha niya.
Yeah, that is right. That is what we call equality. Not just only for the community as a whole, but of course in as a partner, you should acknowledge. You should always recognize your partner in a little, although in a very little ways. That's really important. And that's like I think that's one of a good way to make your relationship last. Yeah, I guess comprises is universal. Oh yeah,
Yes.
that's really a good thing. Yeah, you made a point, Mr. Olson. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, that's really right. So I know in fact that you're a teacher. You're
Yes.
a
Sorry, Martin.
teacher. So I'm interviewing you na.
That's okay lang.
So you're a teacher. So elementary or high school?
Actually, I am a graduate of elementary education, but I teach college
Uh-huh.
students.
Oh, so you're a college professor.
Yes.
Wow, that's really nice. In what school?
In a local university or public university of Quezon City, Quezon City University.
Wow, okay. Now you're in QC. Oh, that's really
Yes.
nice. So I'm a teacher as well in profession. I'm a Bachelor of Secondary Education graduate as well.
What is
But
your
I
major?
Filipino, pero Inglesera, no?
Ako kasi TLE ako, elementary TLE. But ano,
Oo. Ah, may major din bang elementary?
yes, doon sa ano namin, sa school namin, which is
Oo.
sa
Parang
normal kasi
livelihood.
merong ano.
Oo. Wow, that's good to know. Well, educator. That's really nice. Encuentro TV, mega love shout out. Thank you so much for coming, Encuentro TV. Thank you so much. Ay, sino ba to? Baka ninja lang to ni ni Mate. Well, thank you so much for coming. Ayan. Thank you so much for 4 million people who are still with us today. Thank you. Ayan. I'm gonna give you Jacket Encuentro TV. Give me a
Wag
sec.
na, wag na, wag na.
Ikaw lang pala to, loko ka. O sige, go, go. Okay na yan. Thank you. Anyways, ayan. So thank you so much. It's nice knowing a little bit about you guys as a couple. So what are your thoughts about the community? Let's talk about, since we're talking about equality and diversity, how, in your own point of view, how is the Philippines handling certain, you know, things when it comes to the community? Like, as a part of the LGBT community, how you guys handle it? Like, you might experience, I know, in somewhere or somehow in your journey as a gay couple, like, or just in individual, you know, as you experience in your existence, um what's the hardest things you've experienced?
For me, siguro ano, not for both of us muna, pero but for me
Yeah, just
muna,
as individual. Yeah.
actually before I have a hard time to accept what my feelings. Actually, parang hindi ko pa na-accept that time na I'm not fully accepted by the community or I'm not fully accepted by myself. Parang ang hirap i-accept. It is very hard to accept sa sarili mo na you are the part of this community or you are part of this uh, I mean, this part of movement, not movement, I mean, communication. Yun na nga. So,
Yeah.
that is ano, pero I always promote ano, equality and diversity and I always respect ano, all the genders. I do not discriminate other people. I do not ano, give discrimination with the third sex or the LGBT, but I always love them kasi uh, masaya kasi yung ano yung life natin is very colorful. Our life is very colorful and I think happiness is based on your acceptance. Yun yung na-realize ko na
Yeah.
everything, yes, everything about yourself, you need to accept kung ano man yon or what it
Embrace
is
it.
or yes, what it is or kung ano man yon you need to accept talaga. And actually, our relationship, yun, medyo mahabang story siya pero to make the story short, ano, nung first day namin, that was first day ko or second day, na nag-post kami ng aming picture na naka-public sa ano ko sa social media ko. Natatakot ako. I'm so afraid that people might judge me or people might said bad words or bad things about me. But I am really shocked or overwhelmed because all the people na nakakita ng post or all the people or all my friends and acquaintances, sinuport nila yung acceptance ko to myself. Sinuport nila kung paano ko kung ano ko ngayon or kung paano ako nag-exist ngayon sa sa community. So they are happy na na-accept ko sa sarili ko or na nailabas ko sa public of what I am or who I am, parang ganon. So I'm very
Awesome.
happy and nakakatuwa kasi nun is that day, sinuport ko lang siya. Sabi ko, sige, magde-decide na ako na sige, I will show to the public or I will show to the other people na kung ano yung meron ako ngayon regarding with my relationship or regarding with my status. So,
Yeah.
sinuport ko yung yung sinuport namin yung decision ng each other na kahit biglaan lang, sige, siguro time na to para maging ready ako to accept who I am. Ganun, that
Yeah.
day. So, kaya siguro
That's
our relationship today is a very parang supportive lang. Ganun lang yung nangyayari. Every day is parang supporting lang yung mga nangyayari sa aming buhay or supporting lang each other, yun din. And I also, kasi si Dalmart or si Raymart is, na kasi he fully accepted what is on our community. But For me,
Yes.
may hidden part pa ako before, pero ngayon, sabi nga ng mga students ko, ng mga
You still have
katrabaho ko,
hesitations.
yes,
Yeah.
I still have the hesitation to to what we call ladlad or what we call to to public our status. So yun, on that day, there are lots of messages and there are lots of support na nakarating sa akin regarding with my status. Kaya
That is beautiful.
thankful. I'm very thankful to the to the people surrounds me na talagang whatever whatever happened to me or whatever decision I have is they always support me. Okay? Kasi napakahirap siguro na sa sarili i-accept pero accept na pala ng ibang tao. So yun lang, siguro yung the acceptance, doon lang yung naging hard time ko. Pero in regards with
You're
the
still.
community, in regards to the outside, there is no problem because they already accept me before I accept myself.
Oh
Ganun.
yeah, I guess I can relate to you when you say that you still afraid to like I guess come out because
Yes.
you're afraid of the judgment that the environment will
Yes.
tell. But one thing is very important. I just want to say hi. Like, I want to give shout out to my cousin from Italy, Cecilia de los Santos. Mega love shout out. Thank you so much. My love, Patrick Olsen is still in the house. Thank you so much. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Thank you. Ayan. So, go back. Go back to the topic. Yeah, you still have hesitations to really showcase who you are as an individual or as part of the community because you might think or you are thinking for sure that
Yes.
you don't want to be judged. That's it. You just simply don't want to be judged by other people because of
Yes.
who you are. But
Especially
I can tell you
especially in my
what,
profession kasi because I am a teacher, other people might judge me
that
because you are a role model, you are a teacher and you must be a role model of the society. But I think it is 21st century na and people might accept all the decision na meron ang isang tao.
you know what? That's very, very close to my heart. That thing that you just mentioned is very close to my heart. That's also one of the reason why I didn't actually pursue teaching. And especially in the society and that we are living right now in the
Yes.
Philippines, in the culture, plus the culture we have, it's kind of difficult. It's kind of difficult to Ingay sa background. All right.
Kasi
So,
nagpi-play.
okay. So it's kind of difficult for me to adjust like and to choose what I'm going to choose like being myself or my profession. And that's
Yes.
why that's why I actually ask God that whatever decision I want to do in my life, I just want to be happy. I just want to be happy regardless. But one thing I want to do is to just be myself, show who I am to the entire universe, and tell them that this is who I am and this is what I wanted people to know about me. And that's why when I actually finish my degree, I know in fact that I'm not gonna teach because in the culture. I'm sorry, ano yun? May background, ano yun? Akala ko eh. Natawa lang ako dun sa ano, naghahalinghing. Akala ko ano na. Alright, sorry. Sorry guys to interrupt you. But what I'm saying is that yeah, I can relate to you kasi teacher ako in profession and I know na hindi katanggap-tanggap ng mga lalo na ng community or ng environment ng profession natin yung tayo, 'di ka? Kasi nga but that's one thing I wanted as part of my advocacy is to actually normalize what we want. There should not be label us for who we are as a person, but regardless of who we are as a person, person. We have capabilities. We have talents to showcase to the entire world. Even we're trans, even we're gay, or we're part of the LGBT community. And that's what I am aiming for. That one day Philippines, or as a whole, will also recognize or not label people of who we are to be, but of course acknowledge us as who we are, not just
Yes.
because of who we are as who we are, but seeing us as a person who is capable to do such things, you know. And one day I hope na, yeah, because in we just want to be normalized. Like, yes, I'm a trans and I can be a teacher, I can be a soldier, I can be whoever I want to be, you know. And that's what we want. That's what equality. That's what we want to have. So,
Yes, I
yeah.
agree to that.
And I hope one day we wake up in the society wherein it's okay to be who we are, you know, and we don't want to be afraid to show who we are to the entire world. I am a teacher and I'm a transgender woman, you know. That's what I want,
Yes, be
right?
proud.
Exactly. And because of all the backlash and everything, it made the society decide or decided for what they want to achieve in their lives. But, you know, whatever happens, it's still like choose to be happy. Because at the end of the day, happiness is not easy to serve. You know,
Yes.
you might have all the job in the world you want, but the question is, at the end of the day, are you happy?
Yes,
Right?
that is the
So that's,
question.
yeah, that's one thing I want to tell to the world. Like, that's why I wanted to be who I am. Okay, I might, okay, that's one thing I remember when I still like in the transition, you know, in my transition stage as a trans. Like, I know in fact that I wanted to be a woman. You know, in fact, in the beginning, I wanted to be, you know, even when I was a little, when I remember when I was 7, when I started to like dreaming of like, okay, I one day I wanted to like walk, you know, in a dress, and I wanted to see like people see me as a woman. And as I go along the journey, years and years pass by, I have the realization of, if I didn't if I didn't want to do this, then who I who am I gonna be in the next 20 years or 25 years or 30 years from now, right? From the few years ago. Like, I might be like professional teacher teaching in a public school, but not happy of my life, you
Yes.
know. Yeah, I have the profession that I am dreaming, but I am
But at the end
earning.
of the day, you're not happy what you do.
Exactly. But I'm not happy of what I'm doing in my life, because that's I'm not seeing myself engaging in the environment that I am not myself. You know what I'm saying? But in all the things I've decided, one thing is for sure, I am in the right path. And I made a very, very huge decision of my life, and I've never regret about it. And that's what I'm thankful. That's what I'm thankful. I am thankful that I came out early, and
Yes.
I am just lucky. I am just very fortunate that my family is behind me, you know, along the journey. They supported me. They accepted me wholeheartedly without any
Yes.
hesitations. And I'm just very thankful Very thankful about my family. So kudos and shout out to all my family, to all of my friends, to my special someone who is there for me always. And I'm just
Yes.
thankful. I am just
Yes.
thankful. And this is what I'm saying always. Regardless of the difficulties that we might encountered in life, at the end of the day, there's a rainbow. And that's what LGBT stands for. It's not easy along the journey, but at the end of the day, there's still a rainbow after the rain.
Yes.
Right? That's a
That's
very
right. Actually,
nice, good. Yeah, sure, sorry.
you're actually always in the right path as long as you are happy of what you're doing, and as long as you do not destroy other people.
That is right. Exactly. Yeah, I want to give highlights to that points that you're saying. As long as you're not hurting anybody else and you're just being yourself, you're contented
Yes.
with who you are and what you want in your life, then be it. Because people will see it. At the end of the day, people will see it. People will recognize that. And maybe they think someday that, oh, I'm wrong. I'm wrong about you. I'm wrong about the expectation about you or my first thought about you. Just let them recognize that and realize that because few years ago or a decades ago, the community is not that accepted, right? But now we're
Yes.
like who globally we're like evolving. So that's why we're still aiming and hoping that one day there will be no discrimination. There will be no um discrimination in all forms as a whole. You can be just who you are, and you can just simply live and act in an environment wherein like you're not afraid to come out. You're just like happy that everyone will just accept you, right? So how happy is that could be?
Yes, actually, every people or people in the world accept us because not only because we exist on this world, but they accept us because we accept us because this is real. This is the real situation in life that um, na talagang dapat nilang i-accept because people are born this way, sabi nga din ni Lady Gaga, di ba?
Yeah,
People are born this
exactly.
way.
That is right. That is right. I want to give shout out to Pia. Mega love shout out, Sassy Pia. Thank you so much for coming. Patrick Olsen, it was beautiful. It was a true love. Ang sweet naman ng love ko. just a love. Just sa baba. Being supportive. Thank you so much, my love. MLSO sa co-host. Mega love shoutout sa co-host natin for tonight. Thank you. Sassy, pwede kang umakyat, makipagchikahan dito sa amin. Go, go, go. Thank you so much for visiting us. English, no split. Oo, kasi may nanonood kasi sa amin na kailangan maintindihan niya kami. Ayun. So anyways, ayun nga. So since the topic is all about equality and diversity, we actually encountered many things in life as we go along the journey. It's not just me or you. Every single
Every
person in the community have their own unique experience, how they handled such situations. And I'm just gonna say in the bottom of my heart, I'm just really, really proud. No matter what you're handling right now, no matter what battle you're handling right now, you're not alone. Just speak to someone that you're trusted. Speak to someone that you're like always free to talk about because this is really important. Green Plants TV, Tita from Italy, mega love shout out. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for coming. Kakatapos lang namin work sa si Rain Pamangkin. Thank you so much, Tita, for coming. Mega love shout out to you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ayan guys, so ayun nga. So we already covered the topic And I know there are lots of things to talk about it, but maybe Delmart wanna share about something. Maeve,
Naglalaro pa
where are
kami.
you? Labas-labas.
He's
Labas-labas
playing
ka
with
dyan.
Kobe. Eto,
Labas-labas ka
naglalaro
dyan.
kasama yung ano ng dog.
Nandito si Sassy Pia. She wanna see you. Thank you, Sassy, pag-share. Ay, ang taray, oh. Ang anak nila.
And actually,
Ang
ano nga
taray.
eh, kagagaling ko lang sa ano, kagagaling ko lang sa vaccination center kasi nagpa-vaccine ako.
Oo, I've
I got
noticed
my
it.
first dose.
Wow, congratulations to
Tapos
have
sabi
your
niya
first
kanina,
dose.
nagpapahinga ako, sabi niya, you want to join? Sabi niya, baby, you want to join live streaming? Sabi ko, go lang, sige, okay. The topic is equality and diversity. Sige, I will support you about this. Kasi
Wow, thank you so much.
I always support him in every activities that he want to do. Like, for example, in vlogging, I always join with him, ganon.
Oh yeah, I noticed that as well. Thank you. Well, thank you so much for sharing your thoughts about the topic that we have today as a celebration of Pride Month. Well, I have the sorry. I have this one here. I don't want to like give give shout out. Well, thank you so much for the celebration of Pride Month. Well, yeah. So, again, thank you so much. I forgot your name. Sorry. Nakaano ka,
Sorry.
naka-mute. Ayun.
Sorry. My name is Yuan. They call me Yuan.
Yuan. Okay,
Yuan
Yuan.
Z.
Yuan Z, thank you so much for sharing us your thoughts about the topic. And I hope you guys are safe there as well. Take care always. And also, congratulations for having your first dose. I'm gonna have mine. I'm just waiting for. I already registered for it because I'm waiting for my company to release the first dose, but they're just waiting for the government to finish it. That's why I can't wait for it. So I'm just gonna grab the opportunity for the government's vaccine.
Yes.
So,
Actually,
well, thank
in getting a vaccine, I think in getting a vaccine, it is our privilege because,
Oh yeah, you're a government employee. Yeah, yeah.
and not only because of I am a government employee, every people it has a privilege to be vaccinated. That is my thought
That is yeah,
uh,
that is right. That is right. Yeah, yeah. That's right.
because to spread good health na din sa ating sa ating society or sa community and to be stay safe na rin sa bawat isa. So, thank you then for inviting for inviting to
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. It's my
inviting us.
pleasure. Thank you so
So,
much. It's my pleasure. Thank you so much
yes.
for coming and joining me. Gronk family, thumbs up, Dan host from Luxor. Mega love shout out, guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you, mega love shout out for all of you guys who wanted to join me here. You're still up. You can just simply let me know, just in the comment section if you wanted to join me. Gronk and family, thank you. Sase Delmart, mate, thank you so much. You wanna say thank you or you wanna say something? Tawag dito. Mate Delmart, where are you? Come here.
Delmar, actually nagpapakain siya ngayon kay Kobe. Ngayon lang kasi
Ah,
kumain siya. Kasi that is the reason why may sapa kagabi because si Kobe isang buong araw hindi kumain. So ngayon lang siya kumain.
ay, okay,
Today.
okay. Well, thank you so much, guys, sa couple.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Sige,
Guys, ladies and
thank you, Sassy.
gentlemen, thank you. Ayan,
Sige,
ladies
thank
and
you,
gentlemen, thank you so
bye!
much. Bye. Thank you. Ayan, sa si Pia, yes, pwede nang gumala. Thank you. 96% na effect ng vaccine, kaya talagang swerte tayo. Thank you so much, guys. Alright, thank you. 7 million people in the House Secretary ni Sarah 27 TV at Jay Maranan. Mega love shout out to you. Thank you so much for coming. And Spunknik Kosa. I believe you guys are from my cousin Luxor TV. I don't know if he's on live as well. But thank you so much. Thank you guys for coming. Ayan, guys, for those who wanted to join me, guys, wanna say hi, just come and join me. You're free. I can like drop the link and you can just come up here and go for it, talk with me. I'm gonna just drop the link for whoever wanted to come, then you're free. 5 million people in the house. Thank you so much. Hello, hello, hello. Ang fresh naman ng cleavage. Natawa naman ako sasi sa'yo. Na fresh ka naman sa cleavage. Grabe. Grabe yun, sasi. Natawa ako doon. Oh my God. Give me a sec. Sorry. Hello? Hi guys, pasensya na po. Tumawag ang kamahalan. Pasensya na. Sorry naman po. Sorry sa pagpapahintay sa inyo. Mega love shoutout si Sis Kusina. Pia, Delmar Vlog, ligo ka na. Tawag ka na ng hobby mo. Thank you so much guys sa pasensya nyo. Ayan, biglang tumawag si kamahalan. So, ayun na nga. Well, anyways, thank you sa pagbisita po sa aking live stream, mga kapamilya, kapuso. Ayan, thank you so much. Kas, may pa-opa sana all. Ano? May pa-opa. Ano yung may pa-opa? Ay, taray. 6 million people in the house. Thank you so much. Mega love shout out sa inyo guys ha. Thank you. Ayan. Naka-live streaming tayo. Ay, nako. Aray ko. 7 million people in the house. Mega love shoutout, guys. Sino mga gustong umakyat dyan at makipagchikahan sa akin? Pwede kayong umakyat. Ayan. We have 7 million people in the house. Thank you very much. Live ka ba, Leto? Di ko alam, mate, kung magla-live ulit ako tomorrow. Di ko alam. Baka, ewan ko, depende sa mood ko kung makakapag-live ako tomorrow. Depende. So, mega love shout out sa inyong lahat. Ay, bakit ako inantok bigla? Nakakaloka naman yun. Hindi na, mate. Ewan ko kung sa sunod, saan kami sunod nagagala. Hindi ko alam. Di ba ang ganda sa Intramuros? Pumunta kayo doon ng jowa mo, malapit lang naman kayo dyan. Nasa QC naman kayo. Thank you so much, ka, Sis Kusina. Ayan. 1 hour and 30 minutes na tayo, guys. Mag-ano na kaya ako? Tawag dito, magpaalam na ako sa inyo para ako'y makatulog na ng maaga. Tulog talaga. Ayan. So anyways, guys, thank you so much guys sa pagsama sa akin ngayong gabi. Thank you so much. Magpapaalam na po ako para ano, tawag dito, tayo ay makapagpahinga na ng maaga. Sana nga mag-green na kasi puro red na ako, kakaloka. Sana nga. Sige, sige, May. Thank you so much sa sa pag-akyat niyo ni Jowa. Thank you. I appreciate it. And kasi sis Kusina, thank you. Ingat kayo diyan. Salamat. Bye-bye.